Hello everyone, welcome to the next vlog of the Raspberry Pi. So this is my Raspberry Pi, which is the model of 3B plus. So in this video I am going to tell you about what exactly do you need to use the Raspberry Pi more efficiently, and it will give a perfect output. So you can buy the Raspberry Pi 3B plus from any shop, or if you buy it from the online you can buy it from Amazon. So after buying Raspberry Pi 3B plus, make sure you buy these two heat sinkers, which is must needed in the Raspberry Pi. If you don't have any heat sinker, then it's okay, but then you have to use the Raspberry Pi in a air conditioned room, and if the room is not present with type of air condition, then you have to use it with the heat sinker, because heat sinker will reduce the amount of the heat emitted by the Raspberry Pi 3B plus. I am using the model 3B plus, that's why I am specifying the name, it's the 3B plus. So another thing which is needed is that power cable, or you can use as a mobile charger, but make sure this mobile charger you can use, and it is a micro USB type. I don't know, type B, the normal charger which is used. It will be fitted over here only. So you have to plug the mobile charger over here only, and after plugging it you have to connect this into a connection. And another thing you needed, if you want to use the Raspberry Pi as a screen, so you need a HDMI cable. I don't have the HDMI cable right now, but the HDMI cable have to be fitted over here and connect to a monitor. And you can do one thing, if you don't have any second monitor, you can always do one thing. Raspberry Pi have a Raspberry Pi Ethernet connectivity, and also is a wireless connectivity. You can use one thing, you can do a SSH connection from the Raspberry Pi. I will tell you how can you do that in the later video, what is the username and the default username and the password of the Raspberry Pi. And one thing specific about the mobile charger, that if your mobile is 4 or 5 years, if you have bought your mobile 4 or 5 years before, or 3-4 years, so usually mobile chargers are 1.5 ampere or like that, and now recent mobile chargers they are giving 2 ampere, but those are of type C, so it will not get supported. But this Raspberry Pi 3B plus, particularly this model, supports 2.4 ampere. So that type of mobile charger, I guess it will not work. I have faced this problem. If you fit a 2 ampere mobile charger, it is said that 2 ampere will work, but after 5 or 10 minutes of working, it will say that it will give a low connection, it will low power or low connection like that. So I will recommend use a 3 ampere mobile charger, 3 ampere power cable, and 3 ampere adapter, because without 3 ampere adapter it will not work. And my this adapter is of 3 ampere, so I will recommend you to use a 3 ampere adapter to run a Raspberry Pi 3B plus. So Raspberry Pi 3B plus says that it requires 2.4 ampere. So 2.4 ampere power adapter is not available. If you get a 2.5 ampere adapter, it is good, but it's not available in the market. So I will recommend you to use the 3 ampere adapter. And the last thing is that this I have told you about the hard disk which is to be used, or the memory card. And this SanDisk memory card, it's not focusing. This SanDisk memory card is of 32 GB, and you can see that it is a class 10 memory card. So I will recommend it to use a class 10 memory card, because the normal class which are available, like class 4 or something like that, will not get supported. If you buy a class 4 memory card, I think it will not get supported. And it is stated in the official. I have tried with the class 4 memory card, so it is not working at that time. So you can give a try, but you can give a try if you have a class 10 memory card previously at your home, but don't waste money by buying a class 4 memory card. So if you want to buy a new memory card, go for class 10, because if you buy a class 4 memory card and if it's not work, it will be a waste of money. So if you don't have any memory card, so directly go for class 10, but you can give a try with the help of the class 4. You see if it's work or not. If it's work, then it's okay. Otherwise, I will recommend you to go for class 10. And if you don't have any Wi-Fi connection in your home, means wireless connection, you can always use RJ45 cable over here. It will get supported over here. So RJ45 cable is good enough for the Raspberry Pi, so it will get supported over here. And if you want to use a camera or the webcam, so the webcam, so the camera gets fit over here, or it can get fit over here also, depending on the clip and the pin. Raspberry Pi officially have its own camera, so you can use that camera on it to make it as a webcam. And if you want to use some keyboard, mouse, etc. in Raspberry Pi, so use this USB port, which will help you to use a keyboard and mouse if it is needed to work as a computer. So these are the basic things which are needed for the Raspberry Pi to run. So I hope you all get ideas of what are the things needed to make a Raspberry Pi and to make a Raspberry Pi run. So thank you for watching the video.